Good evening and welcome to Big Z Sports. Join us for high school basketball and our winter edition Big Z Sports Show, brought to you by Altman, WM Commercial Roofing, Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, Novellus, and DAC Vitamins and Minerals. Interact with the Big Z Sports Show by following us on Facebook and Twitter at Big_Z Sports and on Instagram. Tonight's show is also presented by Wood Electric, Cush Financial Group, Big Brothers Big Sisters of East Central Ohio, Auto Works Collision Center of Strasburg, Dumont Sporting Goods, McInturf Realty, Keim Home Center, and Niedenthal & Company. Now let's head to the PAC Drilling Mobile Studio for the best coverage of high school basketball with Big Z Sports.
Welcome to Claymont High School for tonight's IBC crossover matchup between the 5-6 and 2-4 Claymont Mustangs as they play host to the 3-7 and 2-4 Strasburg Tigers, with coverage brought to you by WM Commercial Roofing, Novellus, the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, and Altman Hospital. Welcome into the Wood Electric pregame show. I'm Chris Gale. Joining me in the PAC Drilling Mobile Studio tonight is Adam Selesky. Adam, your first call of the year.
It took me a while to find the seating area for media.
Well, yeah, I mean, usually you're running around taking pictures, and we finally got you on the air.
Yeah, I'm excited.
All right.
I know. I kept saying I need to get to where I can do something. Today's the night.
We got to get your kid to quit playing sports.
I know.
She's in about 8 of them.
Well, that's
Next
good.
year, you'll have all kinds of time.
Yeah, maybe.
And, of course, tonight for Claxon Communications, Jacob Heading and Natalie Holbrook on the camera. Adam, both teams trying to find their identities as we sit around the halfway point of the season. What can fans expect out of tonight's basketball game?
I think you're going to see a competitive basketball game. You got to remember, the first half of the season, like you said, they're trying to get a feel for what they have as a team. And, then you have the holiday break you got to deal with, which, those teams get games in there, but it's just different because all the schedules are messed up. Now is when they're getting ready to get their teams prepared for the tournament at the end of the season, which that's the end goal, obviously. You have your league implications, but the ultimate goal is to have your team best prepared for when that end of the season tournament hits.
100%, and that's kind of a lot of what head coach Phil Shorey talked about whenever I talked to him on a courtside interview brought to you by Keim that you'll hear in just a few minutes. He talked about just the progression of his kids. They're young. They're a lot of inexperience. Gage Moore was a freshman last year. He's the kid with varsity experience. Yeah. They're down, they're down Ryan Becker tonight. He's still out injured. So they're trying to get the kids to learn his system. And it's taken, 6 or 8 games to do that. Now he feels they're in better position as they get down the stretch. They just got to get healthy.
Yeah, he was teaching them in the first half of the season how to ride the bike. Now they just have to ride the bike. They don't have to learn it. They just ride it.
100%.
So it's, but obviously the injury bug, that hits everybody, so that makes it a little bit more challenging. But all that does is grow your depth on your bench for, again, I'll mention it again, that end of the season tournament.
Absolutely. Again, the Strasburg Tigers at 3-7, 2-4 in the IBC, head coached by Phil Shorey. Their last game on Tuesday, they lost to Canotton Valley 39-36. On last Friday, they defeated TCC 39-26. Hunter McKenzie with 22 points, Caden Thomas with 8, Parker Edwards with 4. They average just shy of 44 points a game. They only shoot 62% from the free throw line. That has to improve.
Absolutely. Those are free points. That's the way I've always looked at it, and many coaches look at it the same way. That's the only chance you're going to get at an unattested way to score.
Last year, on January 6th, up at Strasburg, the Tigers won 50-29. When you look at the Claymont Mustangs, they're 5-6, 2-4 in the IBC. Gary Watkins, the head coach. The last game they lost to Highland 64-40 back on Tuesday night. Last Friday they lost to Garraway 55-41. Brody Moreland 10 points. Matthew Jackson 9. Jordan Connor 8. And that's where we sit for tonight's game. Should be a good one. Thank you for joining us on our YouTube channel. Don't forget, you can also listen to the game on 99.9 WTUZ. If you don't want to listen to us, you can listen to
Nick and Shannon.
Nick and Shannon's on that call. So, yeah, Malvern and who's Malvern got
Malvern,
tonight?
they're at Tusky Valley tonight.
That's right, Malvern and Tusky Valley. And Tusky Valley just got a big win the other night.
Yeah, that was a big win over Sandy Valley. I think it was 15 points or so. So they're going to be riding high with the home game tonight against the Hornets, who come in undefeated. So that could be a very good matchup.
Absolutely. Well, we're going to take our timeout, and we're going to head to our Keim Coaches Courtside interviews right after this on Big Z Sports and Claxon Communications.
Altman is here for you, in your community, because you matter. We're proud to be the area's first and only independent health system. We are one team, joined together and committed to one mission, to lead our community to improved health. And we've always been here, dedicated to providing you with the very best in care, wellness, education, insurance, and more. For your community and for your family, Altman is always here for you.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes and teams good luck this winter.
Are you neglecting your building's 5th wall? Did you know something as simple as a clogged drain can lead to a destructive roof leak? Protect your business assets with WM Commercial Roofing's Umbrella Care program. This program will provide you with regular maintenance surveys and repairs to extend the life of your roof. Invest in your business with our top quality materials, advanced techniques, and skilled craftsmanship. Are you ready for a reliable partnership? Visit our website, wmcommercialroofing.com, and follow us on Facebook and Instagram to learn more.
Novelis Uriksville is the world leader in aluminum recycling, and they need you. They have immediate openings for general laborers, equipment operators, and various skilled trade positions. They'll start you at $22 per hour or higher. There are advancement opportunities, and Novelis offers industry-leading benefits. To apply or find out more, go to novelis.com/careers and search Uriksville. That's novelis.com/careers and search Uriksville. Novelis is an equal opportunity employer.
This is RJ Jacobs from DAC Vitamins and Minerals. Did you know that DAC Vitamins and Minerals has more than 40 proven equine supplements that include daily multivitamins, joint, digestion, reproduction and fertility, calming, and many other specialty products? DAC also carries a complete line of livestock products called DAC Show Contender. Feed DAC Vitamins and Minerals to get the competitive edge in the show pen. We've been feeding champions since 1983.
Welcome back to Big Z Sports coverage of high school basketball. I'm Chris Gale, being joined courtside, built by Keim, with Strasburg head coach Phil Shorey. Coach, just about halfway through the season, I know you guys are a little banged up. You have a young, resilient group, though. Talk about the fight in your kids.
Yeah, so our kids bring it every day. I mean, they work hard, they listen, they're coachable. We are beat up right now. We miss having Ryan in the lineup. His length, his scoring ability is something that, we desperately miss out there. But, he's been great in terms of being on the sidelines and being a leader for our guys, even not being able to be on the floor. As far as the guys that are playing and everything, we get into tough battles and we fight and we scrap and we claw. And that's all we ask of them. We know that, not all of them have varsity experience, really only one does, but they're learning and they're getting better every day as everything goes on, and we're very proud of what they're giving us.
Coach, talk about some of the points of emphasis you've had in practice over the last couple of weeks since we saw you at Malvern.
And so we've been stressing defensive side of the ball all the time, and we know that we're not going to put up 100 points a night, and if we can keep teams to scoring in the low 40s, we have a chance to win it, and so that's what we hammer home just about every day. Over half of our practice is defense oriented. How are we going to guard different actions, and we rep it constantly. We work on getting to the help side, how we defend ball screens and all those little minor things that go into building a defensive system, and I think that over the course from the start of the the season that now our kids are getting better and they're understanding why we're doing what we're doing and where we want them and why we want to force certain teams to go certain ways. And so they're becoming better defenders, and they're starting to recognize, oh, I screwed that up. That's on me. I got it this time through.
And that's what you want to see as you get ready to head towards tournament play, second half of the year, IVC tournament postseason, right?
Absolutely. And, if we're good defenders now, we're good defenders next year because we're just going to continue to build on it. So, the offense will come. It'll come with getting shots up and getting the reps up in an off season that, we didn't have going in. So the defensive side is going to go for us, and it travels. Defense always travels.
Coach, team awaits you in the other locker room. They're kind of looking for their own identity as well. What do you expect from the Mustangs at both ends tonight?
And they're going to pressure us defensively as far as defending or denying one pass away on defense, some ball pressure in there. And it's not anything that we haven't seen before. Buckeye Trail did a really good job of pressing us, and our kids handled it extremely well. As far as offense, they're going to run their chin action. They're going to run flex. They're going to run motion. They're going to curl their screens, all the things that we've covered in practice leading up to this for the whole week that we've been going at it. We've got a good game plan defensively ready for them, what we're going to do, and it's just on our guys to execute it and to do those little things that we've been talking about.
Coach, what are your 3 keys to pick up a big IVC crossover win tonight?
The first one is always effort. Every time we go into a pregame speech, we always say we need all your effort, 110% every time you step on the floor, and even for the guys on the bench to be engaged and ready to go. Our second one is defending our way. How do we defend screens, away screens, on ball screens? How do we defend cutters? Being physical with the cutters and busting them, boxing out, all those things, and just being more aggressive and taking it to teams instead of allowing them to take it to us. And then our third one is something that we always preach, and it's playing as a fist. And Coach K had a really good speech about it, and he held out his hand and said, this doesn't hurt when you get hit with an open hand, and one finger is easy to break, but when you're all 5 on the floor and you're playing like a fist, that's hard to pull apart, and that hurts when you get hit with it. That's what we talk about, and that's not just playing together. That's picking a guy up after he takes a charge, making sure a guy isn't hanging his head when he makes a mistake, the guys on the bench being engaged. All those little things that go into building the culture is what we want to take from our practices and our talks and film to on the floor and playing in that style and system.
Coach, thank you so much for your time. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
That was Tigers head coach Phil Shorey, brought to you by Keim. When we return, I'll be joined by Claymont head coach Gary Watkins right after this on Claxon Communications.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
The First National Bank of Denison appreciates the hard work and dedication area athletes exhibit to be the best they can be for their team. We follow that same philosophy with our customers, working hard to build personal relationships and making our services convenient. The First National Bank of Denison's community involvement is important to us, and we love supporting our local schools. The First National Bank of Denison, with offices in Denison, Dover, Jeanette Hutton, South Broadway, and Schönbrunn in New Philadelphia. We have our roots where others have their branches. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back to the Wood Electric pregame show. I'm Chris Cale, being joined courtside by Claymont head coach Gary Watkins, brought to you by Keim. Coach, you sit right at the 500 mark as we hit the midway point of the season. Talk about where you think the Mustangs are at right now.
Well, we're a little disappointed in that record. We started out the year pretty good. Had trouble putting the ball in the hole. Now we're scoring a little bit, but there's some other things we're not doing right. The finish possessions, getting rebounds, and things like that.
Coach, an important stretch for your ball club awaits you. It starts tonight. Talk about the experience and senior leadership that you have and how that's important as you run through the second half of the year, onto the IVC tournament, and into the postseason.
Yeah, we have 6 seniors, and Christmas break was tough on us, but you would never know when you come into practice because those seniors keep everybody up. We got good numbers in the program, and they're always encouraging, and they play hard every day when they come in.
Coach, a Tiger team awaits you, a little younger, little inexperienced when it comes to that. They come into your house tonight. What do you expect from them at both ends of the floor? Yeah,
we've went and watched them in person. We got some film on them. They got some young kids, but they also got a nice post player inside that hurt us last year, and some kids that play really hard, and that's always a good start when you have that.
Finally, Coach, what are the keys to protecting home court and getting a big win tonight?
We just got to handle the adversity, the highs and lows. There's going to be that in any basketball game at all times and sporting events. And no matter if you're up a little bit or down a little bit, you got to overcome that.
Coach, congratulations on the Hall of Fame also. I'd be remiss if I didn't tell you that.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for your time. Good luck tonight.
Thanks. Good having you guys in the gym. We'll see you back here on Sunday, too.
Absolutely. Looking forward to it. That was Mustangs head coach Gary Watkins, brought to you by Keim. When we return, I'll have the Niedenthal & Company keys to the game, starting lineups, and tip-off between the Mustangs and the Tigers right after this on Big Z Sports.
Is your vehicle banged up? Do you want fast, professional service to get you back on the road? This is Garrett Jacobs with AutoWorks Collision Center. We service cars, trucks, SUVs, and even semi-trucks and RVs. Whether you need auto glass replacement, paintless dent repair, assistance with warranty and insurance, or just a free estimate, AutoWorks has you covered. We even offer alignments for your heavy-duty vehicles like buses, motorhomes, and semis with our state-of-the-art Hunter alignment system. Call 330-878-4223. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Let AutoWorks of Strasburg work for you.
Cush Financial Group has been proudly serving the financial needs of local community members for over 35 years. The team at Cush Financial follows an industry-leading service model with the unique approach and fiduciary responsibilities associated with their board-certified financial planner. With over 75 years of combined experience, the advisors at Cush Financial Group are here to help you achieve your financial goals. Contact the office at 330-308-8700 or visit cushfinancial.com to schedule your free consultation today. Securities and investment advisory services offered through Independent Capital Company Incorporated, member FINRA, SIPC.
Do you hunt, fish, sew, or have a hobby that you would like to share with someone? Hi, this is Noah Sugg with Big Brothers Big Sisters, and we are faced with our biggest commitment in matching 56 littles with bigs. We will match a little with you that shares the same interests and enjoys the same things, so you can do what you enjoy and change the life of a little at the same time. To learn more, we ask you call 339-6916 or visit bigs4kids.com/volunteer. Thank you.
The certified public accountants at Niedenthal & Company believe in the value of relationships. Niedenthal & Company has been in business for over 50 years in your community, helping individuals and businesses grow. Niedenthal & Company can help manage and prepare your payroll, plan your estate, and prepare your business and personal income taxes. Stop in to the Niedenthal facility on North Worcester Avenue in Dover and become a valued client today.
Welcome back to Claymont High School, the Wood Electric pregame show wrapping things up. The Niedenthal & Company keys to the game. First, for the Strasburg Tigers, the visitors, Adam, they got to play good defense. No open shots for the Claymont Mustangs. They need to rebound the basketball and box out, and no dumb mistakes, no turnovers.
Absolutely. Turnovers can always determine the outcome of a game, and the cleaner you can play, the better chance you have at the end of the night to go away with the victory.
The Niedenthal & Company keys to the game for the Claymont Mustangs. They need to play with pace. They need to get out and run a little bit, make this team wear them down. They need to not turn the ball over. Another key to the game, just like on the other side. You can't turn it over. And for the Claymont Mustangs, they got to make their foul shots.
Absolutely, yeah. Turnovers and foul shots, how many times does that determine an outcome of a game?
Yeah, more often than not. Tonight's officials, of course, Jim O'Donnell, Bob Glasgow, Jamie McCrae, and Josh Carlisle. Good officiating crew, veteran crew here tonight.
Absolutely.
Your starting lineups. First for the Strasburg Tigers, number 5, Hunter McKenzie, a 5'9 senior, averages 10 points and 3 rebounds a game. Number 11, Cody Tuning, 5'7 junior, 4 points a game and just a little over a rebound a game. The 5'11 junior, Parker Edwards, wears number 21. He averages 6 points a game and 2.5 rebounds. Gage Moore, the man in the middle, the number 32, the 6'2 sophomore, he is their leading scorer at 13.5 per game and 7.5 rebounds. And finally, Caden Thomas, the 5'10 junior, wears number 14 for the Strasburg Tigers, head coached by Phil Shorey. For the Claymont Mustangs, they come in at 5-6, head coached by Gary Watkins. They'll start number 0, Devin Whitman, a senior, 3.5 points per game. Jordan Connor, another senior, 10.5 points and 4.5 rebounds. Brody Moreland, 9.8 points a game for the senior, 4 rebounds. Number 11, Matthew Jackson, a senior, 3.5 rebounds. And the other senior, all seniors starting tonight, Clint Barnhart, the senior, 2.5 rebounds and 2.5 points and 1 rebound. Claymont Mustangs, Strasburg Tigers getting ready to jump it up. Jordan Connor and Parker Edwards, and we're underway. Claymont will have the basketball. The Mustangs will start out. Matthew Jackson at the point. Brody Moreland on the right wing. Moreland, good defense there by the Strasburg Tigers to get underway here in quarter number 1. Connor with it down by the baseline. A little jab step there. Good patient offense by the Mustangs. And good defense, good help defense right now by Strasburg.
Absolutely. You can see the Mustangs are just feeling the Tigers out right now, not forcing anything, which is what you want to do.
Jordan Connor for 3. Shot was up and no good. Hunter McKenzie, the rebound for the Tigers, and they will have their first offensive possession. Like we said, missing Ryan Becker, who's injured. That freshman gives them a lot of minutes.
Yeah,
Adam.
a lot of minutes and a lot of points. He's a big point scorer for the Tigers.
Caden Thomas with it. Here is Gage Moore, the quarterback and the floor general for the Tigers. Off the window, no good, and rebounded by Jackson. So Jackson will push the pace. Here's Connor for 3 again. Off the rim and no good. Did everything but go down. Tuning with the rebound. And the Tigers back on the offensive end of things. With the basketball, McKenzie will hand it off to Caden Thomas. He'll go cross court to Parker Edwards. Edwards back to Hunter McKenzie. Now Tuning with it. Right in front of the Claymont bench. Parker Edwards. Edwards will take a drive. Shot was up and altered there. I don't know if he got a piece of it, but definitely affected it.
Yeah, it definitely affected it. Neither team so far forcing anything. That was a good drive there by Edwards. The Mustang defense just did a good job collapsing in the paint.
Claxon
collapsing. Yeah,
hey, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Casey's collapsing. All right. Edwards has it. He'll give it around to Tuning. Here's Gage Moore. Moore back to Caden Thomas. Thomas to Tuning. Thought about the three-point shot. He'll take a drive and give it off, and we're going to have something on the floor. Officials timeout. Not sure what that is.
Yeah, I don't think he's sure about it either.
No. Bob walks over to the bench and says, here, dispose of this.
Yeah.
So Gage Moore will take it out just to the left of us. And he'll get it in to Parker Edwards. Edwards over to Thomas. Thomas to Hunter McKenzie. McKenzie left wing, dribbles to the foul line. Then he'll back up and reset. Man-to-man defense out of the Claymont Mustangs. Nice little crossover there. Almost taken away was Edwards. Down on the floor went Moreland. And the first shot I thought was going to go in the game, and still nothing.
It was pretty far down. It just didn't go all the way.
Moore, yeah. And the first turnover of the basketball game for the Claymont Mustangs. Steal by the Strasburg Tigers. They'll come the other way. McKenzie with it. He'll hand off Caden Thomas, and he falls down. He'll turn it over, and he is injured at the mid-court stripe. Caden Thomas trying to say, hey, I need a timeout here, boys.
Yeah, it looked like he just rolled a little bit. It looks like he's trying to walk it off. They passed him the ball, so he's like, hey, you're playing.
Yeah, I mean, suck it up and let's go. Does seem like he's moving a little bit better. Almost thought it was one of those non-contact injuries. Tuning for 3. Bottom. Cody Tuning, only a 14% three-point shooter, and he nailed that one.
Hey, it'll climb after that one.
He's 1 for 1 today.
There you go.
But like we were talking about, it looked like one of them non-contact injuries as he gets subbed out now. Gage Bonifate comes in, and it almost looked like, oh, my goodness, it was an Achilles or something, right?
Well, yeah, that just kind of looked like his foot stuck, and he kind of rolled, and the best thing he did, though, he rolled with it, and I think that prevented anything from being real serious.
Yeah, Coach Phil Shorey over there looking at him, kind of smiling a little bit. Trainer going to take a look. Claymont back on the offensive things. Here's Jordan Connor as he gave off to Clint Barnhart, and Barnhart stepped on the baseline.
Calling for the travel.
Oh, travel. I thought he stepped on a baseline.
Nope, calling on the travel.
All right, I looked down, and see, that's what happened against Dover and Philly when I missed a few foul shots too.
Yeah, I heard.
You heard? Did you? You always hear about my mistakes and never about anything that I do good. And there's Tuning again underneath, and he's got all 5 of the Strasburg Tiger points. 4:37 to play, first quarter. Strasburg with the 5-0 lead. Claymont back on the offensive end. Barnhart with it, left wing. Barnhart goes in the corner to Whitman. Whitman for 3. Shot no good, but Moreland with a rebound. Moreland back up strong. The hoop and the harm for Brody Moreland. So Brody Moreland, the senior, averaging just shy of 10 a game, breaks the drought of almost 4 minutes for the Claymont Mustangs.
Yeah, that was a good job attacking the offensive glass there by Moreland for the putback, and then you get the foul to get the bonus point.
He'll have the and one opportunity here. Brody Moreland, the senior, spins it in his hands. Shot is good. So Claymont 1 for 1 from the First Federal Community Bank foul line. 4:22 to play. 5-3 basketball game. Patient, interesting, clean basketball game so far.
Absolutely. The only stoppage was for the random thing on the floor.
Yeah, whatever that was. We'll have to ask Bob later. So Gage Moore has it. He'll heave up the three. Finds the back of the rim. Rebounded by Moreland. Moreland looked like a wide receiver right there on that rebound.
Yes, he did. He skied for it.
Yes, he did. Dylan Watkins has it. He'll go back to Moreland near the top of the key. This is Drew Fox. Swinging around, almost a heave there by Whitman. Thought better of it. Jordan Connor takes a drive to the lane and scores. And they're going to call the player control foul.
Yeah, no bucket there.
No bucket. So tough break for Jordan Connor. Gets the nice drive to the basket, but picks up the foul.
Yeah, unfortunately, the Strasburg defender there got in good position to get set. Connor was already in midair, so there wasn't a whole lot he could do either.
And that was one of those things pregame that head coach Phil Shorey said, look, we got to do better. No dumb mistakes. You step in, you take a charge right there. Good things for Strasburg so far.
Yep, absolutely.
Looks like we've got a foul on the floor.
They called out on Brody Moreland. That's his first.
Second Mustang team foul. Strasburg will inbound underneath their own basket. McKenzie gets it in, almost turned it over. Tuning chased it down. Not sure you want to do that with Thomas. He's already got the bum wheel. Parker Edwards with it. He'll reverse direction to his left and hand off to McKenzie. McKenzie being guarded man-to-man by Brody Moreland. Strasburg being very patient. Gage Moore at the foul line, spins in the lane.
Nice
a little
move.
Turnaround move is good. Gage Moore, he's just an athlete.
He is.
Just a solid dude. I mean, he's a dude. And he's only a sophomore.
And he's looked comfortable. He looked comfortable shooting the three, and he looked really comfortable in the post.
Yeah, the 6'2 sophomore is just, he's just got athlete written all over him. So Brody Moreland with it. Moreland with a shot, a little too strong. Connor had the rebound but couldn't control it, and it went out of bounds. 7-3, Tigers in front. They have the basketball, 2:36 to play. Quarter number one. Claymont High School will be here for a little bit on Sunday, I think.
For a little while.
Yeah, I mean, all day.
All day.
You know that I love Big Z Sports because I'm missing a Steeler playoff game for this.
I know.
I got it on DVR, and I'm putting my phone on airplane mode. I'm not answering anybody. I don't want to hear it.
All I can say is I hope that's enough.
I agree with you. I just want to get home, get in my chair, and not know the score. If I can do that, be pretty good.
All right. Well, Dylan Watkins picked up a foul there, sending Gage Moore to the line. That's Watkins' first. Third team foul for the Mustangs.
So Gage Moore, a 69% free throw shooter, makes the first. So Gage Moore with 3 early points here, and he'll take his second shot from the First Federal Community Bank foul line, and we stay perfect. Both teams combined 3 for 3 from the foul line in quarter number one. Tigers lead by 6. Mustangs with the basketball. Moreland over to Whitman. 3-point shot is good, Watkins. Dylan Watkins for 3.
Big bucket there for the Mustangs to draw back within 3.
Dylan Watkins averages 7 a game.
Yep, shuffled the toes.
And turnover Strasburg. So Watkins a senior. Watkins a senior as well. So Drew Fox will inbound here.
Bonifant there on that play. He saw that he didn't want to make that pass. I'm trying to avoid the turnover. Unfortunately, that back foot drug.
Little too much in motion.
Yep.
Connor has it. He'll go back over to Watkins. Now in the corner to Fox. Matthew Jackson. 3-point shot on the way. Rattles around the rim. A little heat check there for Dylan Watkins. And Cody Tuning, another rebound for the Tigers. 9-6. Good basketball game so far here from Claymont High School. Don't forget, coming up this weekend, the Mid-Season Classic. All weekend, or all Sunday long, starting at 1 o'clock. And we'll have all the coverage right here on our YouTube channel, starting at 1 o'clock all the way up until the finisher. 5 games for you. Should be a great time. Myself and Nick McWilliams be alternating games. Gage Moore with a shot there, no good. And the Mustangs looking to cut into this lead. And Watkins gets his own stick back and scores. Dylan Watkins, a little spark off the bench with 5 points for the Mustangs, cuts the lead to 1.
Did a good job there following the ball and be able to put it right back up.
So still in the man-to-man are the Mustangs. Almost a steal right there. Good defense.
Yeah, enough to knock it away. McKenzie just couldn't keep control of it with the hand getting in there.
Yeah, Miles Wolf, the sophomore, checked in. And, he gives them good minutes off the bench. I mean, averaging 3.5 a game. Claymont goes deeper into their bench, much deeper than what Strasburg does.
Well, and that's a big thing. You see a lot of success with teams that have a deep bench because those legs are fresh, and it doesn't matter what you want to do. You can push it, you can press. You're going to have fresh legs.
Yeah, it's definitely a luxury to have. 10 seconds left, 9-8. We'll see if the Mustangs can take the lead at the end of the corner. Watkins over there in the corner, they missed him. Here is Fox. Fox takes a drive, and it's swatted away by Parker Edwards, and that's going to do it for quarter number 1. The Strasburg Tigers lead the Claymont Mustangs 9-8. Back with quarter number 2 right after this on Big Z Sports and Claxon Communications.
Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has just what you're looking for, so your athlete has the best gear for the sports they play. Dumont's has a large apparel selection and can handle your customized screen printing as well as embroidery for your team or business. For sporting goods and for all your apparel needs, Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has everything you want to play and look your best.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
High school quarter number 2 getting ready to get underway, and Adam Selesky, pretty good one, 9-8 so far. Couldn't ask for much more.
No, this is a good game. Both teams have had a little bits of runs. Strasburg got out to a 9-3 lead. Claymont was able to pull back there towards the end of the first quarter. Interested to see what adjustments were made there at the break.
Yeah, Watkins definitely gave them a spark off the bench with 5 of the 8 for the Mustangs. And Strasburg with the basketball now. McKenzie with it over on the right wing by that Claymont bench. Doing a little shuffling and shuffling over there. Shot up no good. And it rebounded by Matthew Jackson. Jackson, the senior, will quickly get it up the floor. With it on the far side is Wolf. Miles Wolf gives it off to Drew Fox. Fox went to the high post. Decided not to take it. 3-point shot on the way by Jackson is no good. Tipped around and rebounded by Barnhart. So Barnhart got the offensive board there, and they'll reset. Fox has it, right wing. Miles Wolf, or left wing rather. Wolf with it in the corner. 3-point shot on the way, no good. And a battle for the rebound. A good box out there by Gage Moore, but tell you what, Watkins went up, tried to get up over top of him, just couldn't quite get it.
Dylan Watkins got his hand on it twice, just couldn't corral it. That was good effort underneath by him.
So the Tigers will bring it across the timeline. Hunter McKenzie with it. He'll cross the Mustang logo midcourt with the right hand. Looking for Gage Moore, and it's tipped away. And a turnover by the Strasburg Tigers. Their third here in the first half. Good job by Claymont. Good defense. There, I think, knocking it away was Miles Wolf. Wolf down there in the corner. He'll get it back on the handoff. They'll swing it around. Watkins has it left wing. Watkins gets it over to Jackson. Jackson going to take
look.
a drive and a nice look. Beautiful dime right there to Watkins again. And Watkins has 7. Mustangs' first lead of the basketball game at 10-9.
Yeah,
I think it's their first lead.
It is. It is
Yeah.
the first lead. Good push there by the Mustangs. Like I said, they had a deficit early. They fought back and now lead the game.
So Mustangs settling in. Strasburg needs to find the answer here. Tuning with it. Between the circles, he'll go to McKenzie on the right wing. McKenzie looking for the screen from Big Gage Moore. Little pick and roll and didn't get it. Tuning in the corner for 3. Off the rim, no good.
They were called Gage Moore there on a contact foul on the rebound.
He was trying to get to the rebound, and a good job of boxing out by Claymont, and a little habeas grabus, as we say from.
He was just trying to make his way to the ball.
Yeah.
It was just unfortunately there were some Claymont players in the way.
Right. And you can't really grab jerseys and pull, and So now a little full court pressure look out of Strasburg. Interesting. And they almost make it work and get a timeout from the Claymont Mustangs. We'll take a 30-second timeout. Back after this on Big Z Sports and Claxon Communications.
The Tuscarawas County dairy farmers want you to know that low-fat chocolate milk is a great choice for student athletes and hard workers. It provides the nutrition needed after practices, games, or a hard day at work, and it tastes great. Low-fat chocolate milk is packed with carbohydrates for energy, proteins to repair muscles, fluids to rehydrate, plus vitamins and minerals to help build strong bones and bodies. It's the official beverage of the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Tuscarawas County Dairy Farmers. Farms, family, food.
Welcome back to Claymont High School. The Mustangs with the 1-point lead over the Tigers. Head coach Gary Watkins has to be happy about where his Mustangs are sitting.
Absolutely. And, speaking of Coach Watkins, Gary Watkins going to go into the Tuscarawas County Hall of Fame this coming June. The banquet will be held. Very cool for him. It was really, I really enjoyed putting that post together. I got to learn about some of the, the guys and players from around the area that, some of us just don't, we just don't talk about them a whole lot.
Brody Moreland with the bucket there for Claymont. And I agree with you when you see that. I mean, guys like Larry Leisure come up. I remember watching Larry Leisure, one of the officials on the basketball floor, Bob Glasgow.
Yes.
Him and my dad used to take me to watch Indian Valley North and South games. And, a nice shot there by Parker Edwards as here comes Moreland. A lot of contact by Gage Moore. He'll pick up the foul.
Isn't it funny, the minute we get off topic, they start scoring.
You know what I mean? Right, exactly. It works. But anyway, Bob and my dad used to take me to watch Indian Valley North and South games because my dad graduated from North. Larry Leisure went to South. What a shooter. Remember him play, too.
Yeah, that was a really cool thing. I'm glad that, we got that information and we were able to share it for everyone to read. And, just a really cool thing. And it's definitely something worth attending for people, come June. Kind of bring back those memories for those for people that may have seen any of them play.
And if you haven't seen the post, please go to our Facebook page, WTUZ Big Z Sports, and find that. It's right there as Brody Moreland missed both at the First Federal Community Bank foul line. But that post is up there. It'll bring back a lot of memories for you guys if you were around in the 80s, the 70s.
Yeah.
And, just congratulations to everybody that's on that list. It's a long list. It's a well-deserved list. Congratulations to everybody.
Yeah, absolutely. I think for the Strasburg folks listening, I know that they're honoring the 87, 88, 89 three-peat state champion softball team, which that's really cool.
Yeah, they'll probably be honoring another back-to-back championship team here. Maybe a three-peat this year. Who knows?
Once they're eligible, I'm sure that they'll follow. They're going to find their way in as well.
Yeah, I think you just go ahead and put darn near every Strasburg team from softball in the Hall of Fame. Just call it good. So Strasburg with the basketball. Edwards with a turnaround jumper. No good. Rebounded by Jordan Connor. Connor will bring it up. He'll go on the left wing to Clint Barnhart. Now a three-point shot on the way. Rattles around, no good. Connor with the rebound. Shot up off the rim. Couldn't get the end one, but he's going to go to the line.
Nice rebound there by Connor to keep the possession alive for the Mustangs. Now he's going to get he's going to earn a couple shots from the foul line.
One of those Needenthal and Company keys to the game. I believe it says make your foul shots on the Claymont side.
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he does. So he breaks that streak. Now 2 for 4 from the First Federal Community Bank foul line are the Claymont Mustangs. Connor has it and knocks that one in. So Jordan Connor, a 48% free throw shooter, knocks both of those in. 3 for 5 are the Mustangs.
Might boost that percentage a couple.
Yeah, a little bit, right? 14-11, three-point basketball game. Claymont in front. Strasburg with the basketball. 3-point shot on the way. Thought the banks were going to be open there for Parker Edwards. Couldn't quite get it to go. Whitman had it. He'll give it off to Connor. Baseline, nice move. Nice move by Jordan Connor on the baseline. And the Mustangs starting to pull away just a little bit, 16-11.
Stretching it out. The Mustangs on the defensive side, they picked up the pressure a little bit on the playing defense.
And Strasburg not turning it over, just missing foul shots.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep, and not getting shots to fall because they've had some open looks. They're working through the defense. They just can't get shots to fall.
So Claymont will take it out on the Strasburg baseline. They'll bring it across the timeline from the backcourt into the front court. Cody Tuning picks up the man-to-man defense right at midcourt. Brody Moreland has it left wing. They'll swing it around. This is Matthew Jackson. Now over to Whitman. Back over to Moreland. Moreland left wing, being guarded by Parker Edwards of the Tigers. Right in front of the Strasburg bench. Here's Connor. Tell you what, Watkins was open, and they got it to him a pass too late. If Connor would have went to him before he went to Whitman in the corner, I think he had it.
Yeah, he did. What it did is it gave Parker Edwards time to collapse and be able to knock that ball away.
So it will stay with the Mustangs. 2:42 to play first half. Jackson will inbound from his own baseline. Gets it into Connor, almost turned it over. If Thomas turns around there, he goes the other way with a pick six.
Yes, he does.
Connor has it, left wing, looking. Still man-to-man defense. They drop back into the half-court man-to-man was Strasburg after they tried a little bit of pressure. Moreland's three-point shot no good. And Tuning another rebound. The smallest kid on the floor.
Yeah, he's got three.
He's got 3 rebounds.
Yeah, not a bad start for him.
I mean, why not? He only averages 1.5. So he's doubled that tonight already in the first half. Tuning has it. A nice backdoor cut. Just couldn't get it to Caden Thomas. And a forced Strasburg turnover.
Off the foot of number 14 there for the Tigers.
That's Caden Thomas.
It'll timeout.
And we got a timeout on the floor. 16-11, Claymont leads, 2:02 to play in the first half. Back in 30 seconds right after this on Big Z Sports and Claxon Communications.
This is Carly Mills. At First Federal Community Bank, our mission is to empower the financial well-being of our community one person at a time. Through integrity and quality, we earn the trust of our customers and exceed their expectations. First Federal Community Bank, investing in our community since 1898. Serving your banking needs in Dover, New Philadelphia, Yorksville, Sugar Creek, Berlin, and Mount Hope. First Federal Community Bank, member FDIC.
Welcome back, Claymont High School. Chris Gale, Adam Saweski here with you on our YouTube channel. Don't forget, you can head over to 99.9 if you don't want to listen to us. You can listen to Nick McWilliams, Shannon Thomas, who have the Tusky Valley Trojans playing host to the Malvern Hornets. Tusky Valley, a big win. I believe Malvern's still undefeated.
They are. They're still undefeated, so you can listen to them, watch this one.
Yeah, I mean, whatever you want to do. Watkins with another one. He's making a bid for a T-shirt tonight off the bench. He's got 9. With the basketball, McKenzie going to take a drive with the left hand. He's going to pick up a foul. Good drive by Hunter McKenzie. The 5'9" senior says, okay, we got to do something here. We're down 7.
You got to make something happen. Find a way to get to the charity stripe. But the next point is you got to knock those free throws down.
Absolutely, they do. And we kind of said earlier in our pregame, Strasburg only a 62% free throw shooter. And that was their first miss of the basketball game.
That was 98% down.
I know.
It just rolled out.
Yeah, 98%'s only good in horseshoes and hand grenades, brother.
It is, yep.
McKenzie's second shot is good. So Hunter McKenzie splits the pair and cuts the lead to 6. Claymont with the basketball, 1:44 to play in the first half. Jordan Connor with it. He'll heave the 3. Off the back of the rim, no good. And a rebound by Alex Burkett. Burkett checked in on the last timeout. Tuning has it. Burkett has it on the wing. Tuning on the baseline. He'll kick it cross court. Jordan Connor, Johnny on the spot, knocked it out of bounds. Look, those cross courts, they're tough, especially when you're against an athletic team.
Yeah, absolutely. It's tough to make that pass because there's a lot of speed on the court, and it's hard to get those through. Yeah, the Tigers obviously going to their bench a little bit right now because Gage Moore with those 2 fouls, you don't want him to get 3 in the first half.
Yeah, I agree. Tuning with the basketball and trying to cut into this lead with 1:14 to play in the half. Thomas has it. I'll give off to Parker Edwards. Edwards, a little jab step against Connor. He's almost triple teamed. Tuning thought about the 3 from the top of the key and turned it down. Maybe getting close to being content for the last shot here. We'll see. Nope, Edwards said, no, I'm going to heave it. And he's going to find the rim and no good. 18-12. Claymont back on the offensive end. Almost a travel right there by Drew Fox. 3-point shot on the way. No good. And a rebounded by Parker Edwards.
Wow.
35 seconds left. Yeah, a lot of contact down there, you think?
Yeah.
Thomas has it. He'll go to Burkett. Back to Edwards. Edwards trying to drive. Double teamed. Off the window. No good. Rebounded by Watkins.
Now he wants one shot. Coach is calling for one shot.
Now we're going to slow it down.
Yep.
Jackson has it. The senior out front. 3-point shot. Watkins nails it. Dylan Watkins on fire in the first half. He's got 12, and that's going to be the end of the first half. After the heave, it's 21-12. Claymont in front.
Wow.
Surprising.
Yeah, but Dylan Watkins a big part of that, having 12 first half points. And I think Coach Gary Watkins wanted one shot, but when Dylan's standing there that wide open, I don't think you're going to get upset with that shot.
No, I mean, I don't think so either. That was a 13-3 quarter for the Claymont Mustangs. That's why they're sitting with the lead 21-12. We're going to go ahead and take a timeout. Of course, when we come back in our DAC Vitamins and Minerals halftime show, we'll have stats from the first half and break it all down for you after this on Big Z Sports.
Jeff Wallach, LLC, is a family-owned and operated company proudly serving greater Northeast Ohio and surrounding communities for over 25 years. We specialize in vinyl siding, replacement windows and doors, gutters, downspouts, and much more. We provide quality service regardless of the size or scope of the project. Our crews are reliable, respectful, and mindful of a safe work environment. Jeff Wallach, LLC is certified by the Better Business Bureau. Call today and discover how we can assist you in making your vision a reality.
In the rolling hills of Holmes County, we tend to do things a bit differently. At Kime, we're in the business of uncommon experiences, and we're here to care for your project like we care for our own. We believe that quality matters and want to help you get it right the first time, because your project deserves it. So visit Kime Home Center, your source and destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. Kime, built on trust since 1911.
Hi, this is Jan McInturf. For the past 30 years, the residents in and around Tuscarawas County have made the call to the realtors and staff at McInturf Realty for buying and selling of residential and commercial properties. We truly live in a great community, and in all those communities, there's nothing better than high school basketball. For myself and all the agents and staff at McInturf Realty, we would like to wish all the area athletes good luck this season, and make the call to McInturf Realty at 330-364-SOLD or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
TMK Valley Propane is embracing remote tank monitors. Are you tired of going outside to check your propane tank or forget to order your propane on time? TMK Valley Propane now provides reliable remote tank monitoring technology. Let TMK Valley Propane take the worry away, provide timely delivery, and never run out of propane again. Thank you for your trust in TMK Valley Propane.
All the way with TMK, service with a personal touch.
Altman is here for you, in your community, because you matter. We're proud to be the area's first and only independent health system. We are one team, joined together and committed to one mission, to lead our community to improved health. And we've always been here, dedicated to providing you with the very best in care, wellness, education, insurance, and more. For your community and for your family, Altman is always here for you.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes and teams good luck this winter.
Are you neglecting your building's 5th wall? Did you know something as simple as a clogged drain can lead to a destructive roof leak? Protect your business assets with WM Commercial Roofing's Umbrella Care program. This program will provide you with regular maintenance surveys and repairs to extend the life of your roof. Invest in your business with our top quality materials, advanced techniques, and skilled craftsmanship. Are you ready for a reliable partnership? Visit our website, wmcommercialroofing.com, and follow us on Facebook and Instagram to learn more.
Novelis Urixville is the world leader in aluminum recycling, and they need you. They have immediate openings for general laborers, equipment operators, and various skilled trade positions. They'll start you at $22 per hour or higher. There are advancement opportunities, and Novelis offers industry-leading benefits. To apply or find out more, go to novelis.com/careers and search Urixville. That's novelis.com/careers and search Urixville. Novelis is an equal opportunity employer.
This is RJ Jacobs from DAC Vitamins and Minerals. Did you know that DAC Vitamins and Minerals has more than 40 proven equine supplements that include daily multivitamins, joint, digestion, reproduction and fertility, calming, and many other specialty products? DAC also carries a complete line of livestock products called DAC Show Contender. Feed DAC Vitamins and Minerals to get the competitive edge in the show pen. We've been feeding champions since 1983.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
Welcome back to Strasburg High School. Welcome into our DAC Vitamins and Minerals halftime show. The Claymont Mustangs up 21-12. Other games in the area just tipping off, Adam.
Yeah, and that's what, with this thing starting right at 7 o'clock, most of the JV games, the 4-quarter games, they're not getting done till about 10 after 7. Then you got your 20 minutes. So, yeah, most games are not starting till about 7:30. So, yeah, all the action in the area is just now getting underway.
Yeah, only 2 quarters of JV here. Strasburg a little down on Manning. We ran into that at Malvern as well, but we were more prepared for it tonight.
Yeah, a little bit more prepared. It helps with a little bit of a heads up, right?
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
While taking a look at some of the team stats here for both teams, the Claymont Mustangs only 2 first-half turnovers. The Strasburg Tigers with 4, so a very clean first half for the most part. From the First Federal Community Bank foul line, the Claymont Mustangs at 3 of 5 at 60%. The Strasburg Tigers 3 of 4 at 75%. You have the the individual stats, not the officials.
I do, and what's crazy is with the amount of, we'll start with the Claymont Mustangs, is with as much substituting as they did in the first half.
Yeah.
They only got 3 guys that scored. You got Dylan Watkins, who leads all scorers of the game with 10. Brody Moreland's got 5. Jordan Connors got 4.
Right.
So, I mean, if you think about it, all the guys that got minutes there for the Mustangs and to only have 3 of them get on the board, that's you could
it wasn't tough.
No, chalk it up, I guess, to the Strasburg defense. Only those 3 guys getting open.
Right, and it wasn't tough on the stat guy to take care of the stats.
No, that was pretty easy. And you know what? On the Strasburg side, wasn't a whole lot harder. They only had 4 guys that scored. Cody Tuning led the way. We had 5. Gage Moore had 4 for the Tigers. Parker Edwards with 2, and Hunter McKenzie with the foul shot had 1.
There you go.
But that was long. That didn't take long.
It didn't take long at all.
No, not at all.
Neither did our Dak Vitamins and Minerals halftime show.
No,
because you whipped right through the stats.
I got a trivia question for you.
Okay, let's do
your
trivia.
leading rebounder
Okay.
of the game, not just for the I'll give you, it was the Tigers. Leading rebounder for the game at this point, at least based on my record.
Smallest kid on the floor.
You got it.
Cody Tuning.
Yep.
He only averages 1.2 a game. He's got what, 3 or 4?
He's got 3.
He's got 3.
Yep.
There you go. Don't forget, again, a reminder before we step away and get ready for the second half. All weekend long, or I'm sorry, I keep saying weekend because last weekend it was all weekend. All Sunday long. We don't want to do it all weekend.
No.
All day Sunday. Right here
All
on
day
our
Sunday.
YouTube channel, starting about 12:45 with the Wood Electric pregame show. Continuous stream.
Yes.
Continuous
Yeah,
feed.
we're not shutting her down. It's just going to run because all we got's basketball for you.
All 5 games of the Claymont Mid-Season Classic going to be right here on our YouTube channel. Make sure you send it out. We'll have the links on our social media pages. But make sure you go ahead and subscribe right now, and it'll tell you when we go live. And it's going to be live for about, 7 hours or so.
Yeah, exactly.
At least it all kind of gets finished up with Claymont and New Philadelphia on Sunday night. But the Claymont Mid-Season Classic right here on our YouTube channel on Sunday, starting about 12:45. We'll have coaches' interviews and 5 games for you. Should be a good time.
And the best thing to do with whenever schools run tournaments like this, come out to a game or two, support the school,
Yes.
watch a game or two, and then throughout the day with it being live streamed, then you can just go back and check in, see what the scores of the other games were, but you still supported the school at the same time.
Or even better, come to the game,
And just
stay
watch-
here all day,
and watch the replay.
and then go back and watch the YouTube live stream on replay.
Yeah.
You can do that really easy, but make sure you get out here. Can't thank Claymont staff enough, Justin Jackson and everybody down here, all the administration. They do such a great job with this facility and with this tournament coming up. We got the third quarter getting ready to come up. Mustangs leading by 9 right after this on Big Z Sports and Claxon Communications.
The First National Bank of Denison appreciates the hard work and dedication area athletes exhibit to be the best they can be for their team. We follow that same philosophy with our customers, working hard to build personal relationships and making our services convenient. The First National Bank of Denison's community involvement is important to us, and we love supporting our local schools. The First National Bank of Denison, with offices in Denison, Dover, Jeanette Hutton, South Broadway, and Schunbrunn in New Philadelphia. We have our roots where others have their branches. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Is your vehicle banged up? Do you want fast, professional service to get you back on the road? This is Garrett Jacobs with AutoWorks Collision Center. We service cars, trucks, SUVs, and even semi-trucks and RVs. Whether you need auto glass replacement, paintless dent repair, assistance with warranty and insurance, or just a free estimate, AutoWorks has you covered. We even offer alignments for your heavy-duty vehicles like buses, motorhomes, and semis with our state-of-the-art Hunter alignment system. Call 330-878-4223. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Let AutoWorks of Strasburg work for you.
Welcome back. Claymont High School getting ready to go for half number 2. Claymont in those white uniforms moving from right to left now. Strasburg in the away blacks moving from left to right. Claymont 21, Strasburg 12. As we get back underway, Chris Kale, Adam Sawecki here with you from Claymont High School. So again, thank you for joining us on our YouTube live stream. All of our timeouts brought to you by the Cush Financial Group. We appreciate them. Of course, Dak Vitamins and Minerals halftime show we just got through with, and the Claymont Mustangs with the basketball. And a three-point shot on the way. Does not fall.
Wow.
For Clint Barnhart. Rebounded by the Strasburg Tigers. Tuning almost traveled with it, but he kept that back foot on the tippy toe of his pinky toe.
That's good feet control right there is what that is.
Three-point shot on the way. Still no good. Gage Moore battling for the rebound. Parker Edwards had the three-point shot. That was a mismatch right there, do you think?
Yes, it was.
You had big Gage Moore in a battle with a loose ball with Matthew Jackson, and I would say Matthew gives up about 5 or 6 inches and about 50 or 60 pounds.
At least it's not the NBA where it actually is a jump ball.
Right, exactly, because he would have lost. Gage Moore with it. He dribbles to the foul line. Hands off to McKenzie, and now with it is Caden Thomas. Thomas to McKenzie. McKenzie trying to drive baseline, does get it baseline and scores. Splits the double team down there on the baseline, and a nice move from Caden Thomas, and I think they need to get more of that out of Thomas and more out of Moore. Gage Moore needs to drive the basketball.
Yeah, absolutely. And McKenzie there, he did have a nice move to the hoop. Was able to get the finish, looking for the foul, too, to try to do the N1.
Moreland almost threw it away. Good save by Jordan Connor. 3-point shot. Rattles around the rim, no good. An offensive rebound and a stick back on the fall away. Oh, it was just sitting there talking about Jackson and getting out-rebounded by Gage Moore. Well, guess what? He just went up over everybody, got the stick back, and put it in as he was falling to the floor.
Yeah, he said, watch this. Talk about me getting a rebound. I'll get the bucket while I'm falling.
And he makes the N1 from the First Federal Community Bank foul line and puts the Mustangs up 10. 6:10 to play, third quarter. Strasburg trails by 10 with the basketball. Tuning with it. Over to Thomas, Caden Thomas. Back to Parker Edwards. Edwards to Tuning. Gage Moore flashing to the top of the key. Now they got him posted up. Now do work down there, kid. You got the size advantage. Do work. Get it up off the glass. There you go. Just couldn't get it to go. Nice rebound by Devin Whitman. Devin Whitman with the rebound. Moreland almost traveled on the far side. Right in front of head coach Gary Watkins, the Hall of Famer. 3-point shot on the way. And that one does go down. Clint Barnhart finally found the bottom from a deep one. And that puts the Mustangs up 27-14 with 5:31 to play, Adam. We'll keep it right here for this one.
Yeah, those three-pointers, obviously it can spread it out pretty quick. And that obviously the Mustangs starting the second half exactly how Coach Watkins wanted them to. The Tigers not so much. They're, you don't want that lead to expand coming out of the locker room. So that good timeout here. You don't want it to get too out of control.
Yeah, and outscoring them 6-2 so far through the first 2.5 minutes or so here in the third quarter. And so if you're Strasburg and you're Phil Shorey over there in the huddle, what are you telling your kids? What do you need them to do?
I think the big thing is, you kind of alluded to it already. I think they need to work inside. Try to get the Mustangs into a little bit of foul trouble. Try to get to the foul line. I think their best advantage is to try. But I'll tell you what, though, on the other side of the court, the Mustangs are doing a great job not allowing the ball to get in there. So
100%.
I think what the Tigers want to do and what they're able to do, it's kind of clashing right now.
Well, I mean, Gage Moore is bigger than everybody on the floor.
Yes.
You need to get him in the orange paint, and you need to let him work.
Yep.
I mean, Gage Moore has to be aggressive. I know you're only a sophomore. Go get the basketball and get a little turnaround jumper in the lane, and that's what's going to bring you back in this basketball game.
That was an illegal screen there.
And an illegal screen by Strasburg. They're going to turn it over, their first turnover of the second half. And
called that on Parker Edwards.
I mean, and like you said, give all the credit to Claymont. They are doing a great job defensively of not letting Strasburg do what they want to do. 100%.
Yeah, absolutely, yep.
So with the basketball for the Claymont Mustangs was Barnhart. They'll go cross court. Nice drive by Brody Moreland, and he laid it in. Brody Moreland with 7 now, and it's 29-14. Starting to pull away are the Mustangs. And what did I say on cue? A nice drive to the basket by Hunter McKenzie. It wasn't Gage Moore. Hunter McKenzie to the rack.
Yeah, he's got a quick first step.
So with it is Whitman. Goes back to Jordan Connor, right wing, with the basketball. Barnhart over to Jackson. Jackson back to Connor. Claymont looking for a good shot. They do get a wide open three-pointer. Shot up no good, but how about Jordan Connor out-rebounding the Strasburg Tigers, and then Barnhart out-rebounded him. Whitman kept it alive, but Strasburg going to get control of it finally. Good job on the glass. And Tuning now up off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Jordan Connor. Connor will come the other way. Tuning almost a steal. Tuning down there amongst the trees, almost got one to go.
Absolutely.
And the drive, the hoop, and the harm for Brody Moreland. Brody Moreland's got a quick step, too. There's a couple kids in this basketball game for both teams that have quick first steps.
And it makes it very, very difficult to defend that because you have to be ready for it, and it takes a split second and they're by you.
And this is not a turnover fest like
no.
Some may have thought. I didn't think so, but some may have thought that it would have been. Only 7 turnovers by both teams.
Yes.
As a missed free throw there for Moreland, rebounded by Gage Moore. And Strasburg back on the offensive side of the floor, 31-16. They trail. Tuning with the basketball. Tipped away by Moreland. Gage Moore in the low block.
Nice
Moore
look.
triple teamed, and he found a cutting Bonifant. And you know what I mean? The bottom line is that's what you need. Gage Moore drew a triple team, and then he had the vision. He is a quarterback.
Yeah, when you get the triple team, you know somebody's open, and if he's open and he cuts, it's really going to be open for you.
It just may be a little too late for Strasburg. They're really going to have to step up things defensively, and there's Gage Moore with a nice rebound off the Watkins miss. And Brody Moreland with a steal, first or second Strasburg turnover. Moreland with a nice steal to the rack, the up and under.
Jeez.
Wow, Brody Moreland with the up and under reverse layup.
That gives him 11, and he's gotten most of those points. He had 5 at the half, so he's got 7.
That was a little
6.
something special right there.
That was a sweet move.
33-18. Strasburg back on the offensive end, tuning for 3. Ooh, I thought that one was good.
It looked good.
Off the rim and no good. Rebounded by Drew Fox. Fox with it, shouting out instructions. Goes to Jackson in the corner. To Moreland, foul line jumper. Good. Brody Moreland on fire in the third quarter. 13 points now. He takes the scoring lead away from Watkins, and it's 35-18 in control now all of a sudden.
Yeah, the Mustangs, they've stretched it quickly here in the second half.
So Strasburg with the basketball. McKenzie trying to drive baseline. A little hop into the lane, and he picks up the harm.
Yeah, McKenzie doing he's doing I think what the Tigers need to do. He's driving to the hoop each time now. If he's not getting the bucket, he's drawing the foul, and that's how the Tigers can start chipping into this lead that the Mustangs have.
You just at this point you've got to be more aggressive.
Yes.
The problem is you're more aggressive on the offensive end. It could lead to fast break points. It could lead to problems on the defensive end, right?
Yep.
Good job by Tuning right there to out-muscle for the basketball, and Gage Moore just couldn't get that one to go. And that's more what you need to see out of Gage Moore. That's what I think everybody on the Strasburg side wants to see. Gage Moore, you got to kind of try to take this thing over. He make the baseline move,
yes,
and he'll go to the line.
Yeah, good move there by Gage to get to the foul line. And again, these are points that can be scored, and the clock's not rolling.
100%. And they're shooting a good percentage from the foul line, and it continues. First Federal Community Bank foul line, first trip for Strasburg. Gage Moore makes the first one. Moore with 5, trying to make it 6, trying to cut the lead to 15. Off the back of the rim, no good. Good spin and rotation, just couldn't get it to go. Mason Lynch with the rebound. And there is Watkins with the shot. Brody Moreland, the offensive rebound. Moreland with it. I think this is what head coach Gary Watkins thought he was going to get out of the Claymont Mustangs all year long.
Yes.
3-point shot on the way. Was no good by Wolf. Turnaround jumper is good on the offensive board by Watkins. Dylan Watkins retakes the scoring title.
Yeah.
With 14.
That rebound, that offensive board, it's almost like a half for Moreland and a half for Watkins. Watkins was just the one that ended up with it.
Bonifant, 3-point shot, finds the bottom. Gage Bonifant, the 5'10 sophomore, eclipsed his points per game. He averages 2.6. He got 3.
He didn't think much about that. That was a smooth shot.
That was a nice shot. So over in the corner is Fox. Wolf on the baseline gets swatted away, and it goes out of bounds off Strasburg.
A nice block there by McKenzie coming from the backside.
Hunter McKenzie doing good things. Now checking in Jason Grywalski for the Strasburg Tigers. Grywalski, a lot of JV minutes this year, kind of limits his minutes on the varsity side of things, but a good-looking ball player.
Yeah, fresh legs, though, for the Tigers.
And fresh legs.
Fresh legs are a big thing.
Grywalski has it. He'll go to Tuning. Tuning back to Edwards. Parker Edwards, top of the key. He'll drive the lane, off the window, and scores. Parker Edwards. Nice take. Now all of a sudden they're being a little more aggressive. They cut the lead to 13, but it might be too late. There's only 42 seconds left in the third quarter. Brody Moreland into the lane, stripped away by Gage Moore and out of bounds.
Well, I'll tell you what, though, 13 with a whole quarter to play, I think there's the Tigers, they're doing what they need to do. They're chipping into it. Yep. I think they found something there on the offensive end, and you just keep going to the well until it starts to dry up.
Well, and the bottom line is they, these kids They won't quit. They didn't quit out at Malvern, and it was decided. That game was decided in the first half, and they didn't quit. They kept playing the whole time out there. A Strasburg Tiger's never going to quit.
Nope.
McKenzie with
Nice
a beautiful move to the rack cuts the lead to 11.
Yep.
If you can get it to somehow maybe even get a steal and get it to single digits here, new life.
Yeah, I know we don't have anybody listening in, but I'm assuming Coach Gary Watkins not going to be happy with the way this quarter ended for the Mustangs.
No. Connor has it. 3 seconds. 2. Oh.
That's your buddy.
That was Bob. It's my big brother calling a foul right there. I don't know that I agree with him. I mean, was there contact there? A little bit.
There was
but,
a little bit, yeah.
But, so 1.5 to play. 37-26. Jordan Connor going to head to the foul line. Yeah, but there's a little chicken wing, too, right there. As he makes the first at the line. Connor with 5. And looking to make it 6. Jordan Connor does not get the 6 to go. Rebounded by Grywalski. That's going to do it. 38-26. We've reached the end of the third quarter. 4 fingers in the air. Fourth quarter after this on Big Z Sports.
Cush Financial Group has been proudly serving the financial needs of local community members for over 35 years. The team at Cush Financial follows an industry-leading service model with the unique approach and fiduciary responsibilities associated with their board-certified financial planner. With over 75 years of combined experience, the advisors at Cush Financial Group are here to help you achieve your financial goals. Contact the office at 330-308-8700 or visit cushfinancial.com to schedule your free consultation today. Securities and investment advisory services offered through Independent Capital Company Incorporated, member FINRA, SIPC.
Do you hunt, fish, sew, or have a hobby that you would like to share with someone? Hi, this is Noah Sugg with Big Brothers Big Sisters, and we are faced with our biggest commitment in matching 56 littles with bigs. We will match a little with you that shares the same interests and enjoys the same things, so you can do what you enjoy and change the life of a little at the same time. To learn more, we ask you call 339-6916 or visit bigs4kids.com/volunteer. Thank you.
Back to Claymont High School. Chris Cale, Adam Sweski with our 4 fingers in the air.
4 in the air.
And we are ready to go for quarter number 4. The Claymont Mustangs lead by 12. After a 17-14 third quarter, extended their lead by 3.
And you got to fight for your right to party.
And there's nothing better when the Beastie Boys come on. You have to sing a little like we
did.
Absolutely.
And a guy that's helps us with our wrestling coverage, Travis Poland, he's the one over there spinning the tunes here at the Claymont Gymnasium.
He needs to play more of that. And a nice drive by Connor as he lays it in, extends the lead back to 14. So Strasburg back on the offensive end. We think that they might have found a little something against this Claymont defense. We'll see if they use it here in quarter number 4. Moore with it. Moore going to take a drive towards the baseline. Was shut off. Good defense out of Barnhart. Tuning with it left wing. Caden Thomas thought about coming through. 3-point shot is good. Finally, Parker Edwards finds the bottom.
Yeah, he's had a couple rim out.
Yeah.
That one finally fell for him. That was a good shot there by Parker Edwards. It's an 11-point game again.
40-29, and we've got a timeout. Gary Watkins, after a trap in the corner and almost a turnover. 40-29, 7 minutes to go. We'll take 30 seconds to be back right after this. I wanted to try.
The certified public accountants at Niedenthal & Company believe in the value of relationships. Niedenthal & Company has been in business for over 50 years in your community, helping individuals and businesses grow. Niedenthal & Company can help manage and prepare your payroll, plan your estate, and prepare your business and personal income taxes. Stop in to the Niedenthal facility on North Worcester Avenue in Dover and become a valued client today.
Welcome back. Big Z Sports, Claxon Communications. Chris Cale, Adam Sweski here with you. And cutting the lead to 11 right before we went to that Cush Financial Group timeout was the Strasburg Tigers, and now really close.
That's got to be, wow. That's a long call there.
That was a 1,000, 2-1, and then we get the turnover. Claymont's first. Thomas, no call down there. And we'll come the other way with the Mustangs. 6:29 to play, 11-point game. Caden Thomas thought he had that bucket to go down there, and he did not.
No, he did not.
And we do get the call that time, and I think Thomas is going to get the call against him.
He is, and the Strasburg faithful not real happy with how the events transpired right there.
Neither is Phil Shorey.
No, he's not.
So heading to the line, Drew Fox, the junior, 50% free throw shooter.
And
left that one a little short.
More importantly, that's 4 on Caden Thomas.
Yeah, definitely can't have that if you're the Strasburg Tigers with 6:20 to play in the basketball game. You're trying to claw back. Fox, just like his 50% tells you, splits the pair.
Yep, comfort zone.
Comfort zone. They are 6 for 10 at the same 60% they were in the first half, are the Claymont Mustangs. And I think in our Needenthal and Company keys to the game, we said they need to make their foul shots. All with Strasburg, that was 68%.
Yep, you got it.
So 41-29, 6:11 to play.
Now Drew Fox picked up his 3rd foul of the game.
So both teams with 1 here in quarter number 4. Again, those reset, of course, if you're new to basketball this year,
yes,
and you've been living under a rock.
Yep.
No more 1-and-1. All 2-shot fouls after 5 team fouls, and the fouls will reset each quarter.
Oh.
Edwards just couldn't get it to go down. Caden Thomas had a handful of Jordan Connor jersey. I think he was wanting maybe a jersey swap there.
It might have been mid-game.
He wanted to sign it, give it back to him, you know.
That was Jordan Connor's 5th rebound of the game.
Yeah, and he's done a really nice job here tonight. Barnhart with it over there, gives back to Connor. Connor looked at a cutting Jackson. He's going to take it to the rack and scores. Nice drive and a hoop for Jordan Connor. And starting to check out again are the Mustangs, up 14. So everything that Strasburg was trying to do that worked in the end of the 3rd quarter, they stopped doing it.
Yes.
And then they turned it over. And we'll come the other way with the Claymont Mustangs. Jordan Connor right down Broadway. And he's going to head back to the First Federal Community Bank foul line. And look, this Claymont Mustang team just wants it a little bit more right now.
They're pushing a little harder. Yep, they're definitely pushing a little bit harder right now. That foul's on Parker Edwards, sending Connor to the line. A little discussion here.
Yeah. Trying to make sure everything gets right. Maybe a discussion about who the foul was on.
Yes.
Want to make sure that they get it right. You called Parker Edwards. We'll see who the foul.
He was the one that was, they're going to call it on Hunter McKenzie.
Okay. So Hunter McKenzie with the 2nd foul. And a good job by the officials to make sure they got it right.
They discussed it. Yeah, that's what they came up with.
Jordan Connor shot off the rim, no good.
That'd be worth, if I'm sitting at home right now on our YouTube channel, you could scroll back and maybe see if that was the proper call. We knew it was a foul. Yep. It was a matter of who it was going to.
Yeah, on who it was going on,
yes.
Right. And Connor splits the pair. So 4 for 7.
I just assumed it was Parker Edwards because he was the one that was trying to draw the charge.
Right.
But they may have seen something else.
Absolutely. Could have been something from behind.
Yeah,
I don't know. We're at not the greatest angle, I promise you.
Yep.
You know how many calls I missed at the Dover Philly game the other night because I was just at the wrong angle?
Yeah, it happens.
Gage Moore with a nice baseline jumper.
Nice shot there by Gage.
Knocks that one in. It's 44-31.
Halftime at Tusky Valley. Malvern leads 29-17.
All right. Wow. 12-point game.
Not a bad game.
No, I mean, I think everybody expects Malvern. They're just the class of the field right now in the IBC.
They are.
They just are.
Yep.
Shot was no good. Cody Tuning still down there. Also got a score update from New Philadelphia High School. 29-8 New Philadelphia at the half. Colton Slaughter with 8 points to lead the way for the New Philadelphia Quakers. And, you see who's over there with season tickets.
Well, that's never would have bet on that before, would you?
No. But, hey, whatever. Whatever works. When the old lady speaks, I guess it happens,
Boom.
Shot
Gage
in
Moore.
for Gage Moore.
Gage said, we're not done yet.
44-34. Strasburg Tigers trailing to the Claymont Mustangs with 3:56 to play in the ball game. Claymont not going to be in any hurry here. Moreland with it. Make the entry pass down to Watkins. Barnhart thought about the three, drove the basketball. It's going to be a turnover. Only the fourth Claymont turnover in this basketball game.
And I'll tell you what, that was the right call because the Strasburg defender never moved. The Claymont Clint Barnhart, he tried to drive the lane.
Yeah.
And it was just, he just kind of ran. There was no real contact to call a charge or a block. He just lost control. His feet came down. That's what.
Yep. And he tried to pick the ball back up.
Yep.
So Gage Moore again on the baseline. Shot up no good, but he's going to go to the foul line. Just would like to see down the stretch here.
Yeah.
In this game and throughout the season. That's what you want to see out of kind of your leader on the basketball floor, in Gage Moore.
Yeah.
He's been engaged, dare I say, the last, 8 or 9 minutes.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens here in the last 3:25.
Yeah.
But
first foul shot rimmed out there. But, yeah, Gage has got 10 points now.
You just want to see him be aggressive.
Yeah. He definitely turned it up a notch here.
Yeah. And the second one goes through. Full court pressure out of the Strasburg Tigers, trying to force that mistake and handling it beautifully and getting the bucket and the and one opportunity. Clint Barnhart, the senior, has 5 points. That's how you break a press.
Absolutely it is.
That was a quick press breaker.
Yep.
In the finish at the other end.
Gage Moore was sitting, he tried to time up the block. He almost had it, but Barnhart was just a little quicker to the rack.
And Barnhart makes the and one opportunity. A really nice press break out of the Claymont Mustangs. And like we said a couple times on this broadcast tonight, I think this is the kind of play that head coach Gary Watkins expects out of the Claymont Mustangs. He said, look, we're a little disappointed at 5-6 right now. We should be much better at 5-6.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And we thought they would be coming into this year. So
Hunter McKenzie there does what he's been doing, draws contact on the drive to the hoop, and he's got 2 shots coming his way.
McKenzie been aggressive all night for the Strasburg Tigers, shot up and good. So Hunter McKenzie now with 8. Both teams shooting it from the foul line decent, and both teams not turning it over terrible.
No, and I'll tell you what, Chris, the thing is, you look now, there's still 3 minutes to play in this game. Strasburg, they cut it to Gage Moore with a rebound. It's an 11-point game, and both teams are closing on those 5th fouls.
3-point shot, Bonifant, got it! Gage Bonifant found the bottom. It's an 8-point basketball game. Full court pressure out of the Strasburg Tigers, almost forcing a turnover. Timeout, Gary Watkins. They were going to get the 10-second call that time.
Yep.
2:44 to play. Things may be starting to get interesting. 47-39 Claymont. Back on Big Z Sports after this.
Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has just what you're looking for, so your athlete has the best gear for the sports they play. Dumont's has a large apparel selection and can handle your customized screen printing as well as embroidery for your team or business. For sporting goods and for all your apparel needs, Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has everything you want to play and look your best.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
Welcome back to Claymont High School. Back underway after that Cush Financial Group timeout. Claymont does get the press breaker in, and a nice find to break the press once again. Barnhart Slides it over to Jackson, and the easy lay-in pushes the lead back to 10. 2:22 to play, 10-point basketball game. Strasburg with it. Gage Moore does a spin move in the lane. Shot up off the window, no good. Just couldn't get it to go, and here comes Moreland. He'll push it up to Drew Fox. 3-point shot, Jackson off the back of the rim, no good. I don't think Gary Watkins wanted that, but he definitely got the offensive rebound out of Jordan Connor. Jackson back with the basketball between the circles. Brody Moreland right wing. Moreland, the jab step. He'll find Drew Fox. Swinging around. Jordan Connor with it and going to get a cheapo foul on Gage Moore.
That'll be Gage's fourth.
Didn't see a lot of contact there, but
yeah.
I mean, in the end, if you're Strasburg, you want to extend the basketball game, you're going to have to send them to the line anyway.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, because you want to slow it down. And with only a minute 40 to play in the game, you almost look for the Tigers to start fouling. The problem is they have too many guys, I think, that are in foul trouble.
What a move by Moreland right down Broadway. That might have sealed it as we push the lead back up to 12 for the Claymont Mustangs. Gage Moore for three. Back of the rim, hits the extension, and that's going to be over to the Claymont Mustangs. 12-point lead, 1:25 to play. Don't forget to check out our Facebook page, Jackie P Photography. Going to post things up and, have some pictures of this basketball game a little bit later.
Yeah, later on tonight or tomorrow. Those will get posted to the Facebook page.
We appreciate Jackie P for being here. Jordan Connor to the rack, and he'll head to the free throw line.
And that's going to be 5 on Gage Moore.
And that's going to do it for Gage Moore. Nice job out of the sophomore tonight. The 6'2 sophomore averages just under 14 a game. He gets 11 here tonight, and, he'll foul out, but definitely frustrated, but definitely picked things up about midway through the third quarter.
Yeah, I'm not real sure who they called it on, but then they teed somebody up.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, somebody, I guess, didn't care for that call. I couldn't, as he was.
They didn't call it on Gage.
Maybe they called the technical on Parker Edwards.
Oh, could have been.
Yeah, that was probably his third. Yeah.
Okay. Maybe said something.
Yeah.
That maybe he shouldn't have said. We'll just put it that way. 1:18 to play. Jordan Connor at the First Federal Community Bank foul line. Makes the first of a few shooting the technicals right now.
Yeah.
Second shot is up and a little bit short. So Claymont 6 for 10 here in the second half from the First Federal Community Bank foul line.
And now number 11, Matthew Jackson, will shoot his shooting foul, 2 free throws. I think I'm following along here.
Yeah, I think it was. Or was it Connor that took it to the
do
rack?
We have is there a double?
No, I don't think so.
Because they should be around that was a double technical. I'm so confused right now.
No.
Because if it was a shooting foul, they should have been lined up in the paint for the rebound. There was nobody. So it was a technical with the ball. I see, because they're going to get the ball now.
Yeah, there was no rebound.
I got you.
Okay.
Okay, I'm with you.
Yep. All right.
There was just a lot that happened.
Yeah. No, we're good. So Moreland has it. 1:09 to play. 53-39. Mustangs in control with the basketball, and a nice cutting. Clint Barnhart. Barnhart's got 8 here tonight. As we fall under a minute to play, 55-39, Claymont going to hit that 500 mark at 6-6 on the year. They've got the New Philadelphia Quakers coming up in the Claymont Midseason Classic on Sunday afternoon.
Yes, they do.
Should be a good basketball game.
Should be a good basketball game, yep.
So another foul on the floor.
Yeah, Drew Fox picks up his fourth foul for the Mustangs.
Gary Watkins kind of shaking his head over there like, dude, we don't need a foul.
It's one of those things where that's where the coaches want the players to understand the situation.
Right.
You're up by 14 right now.
And we talked in the Niedenthal and Company keys to the game. No dumb mistakes, no mental errors.
Yes.
Right.
Yep.
That was one of the mental errors, but they haven't had them much at all night long.
Yeah.
Been a really good game out of the Claymont Mustangs and the Strasburg Tigers, for that matter.
Yep.
So splitting the pair at the line was McKenzie.
Good game there for Hunter McKenzie as he checks out for the night.
Yep. Checking back in, Alex Burkett, the 6'1 senior as well. And also Grywalski back in.
Nice move here, calling off the dogs here, knowing the situation of the game.
Yep, 100%. Checking back in for Claymont as Miles Wolf. As they will bring it into the front court, 55-40. We'll see if that's going to be your final score or not.
Sure looks like that's the way it's trending. It looks like that's what's going to happen.
Sure looks to be that way. Gary Watkins going to pick up another big win for his ball club. They're going to move to 6-6 on the season. Strasburg Tigers will drop to 3-8. Continue to improve. This was a better game than what we saw out of them at Malvern.
Absolutely.
And they continue to improve as we move down the stretch.
Get it, like I said, you got to get better for the tournament.
55-40 is going to be your final score. The Claymont Mustangs move to 6-6. They pick up the victory tonight. And a little cool in the gang, sending us into our Dumont Sporting Goods post-game show. We've got our McInturf Realty Player of the Game to give away. We'll discuss that. Claymont Mustangs 55, the Strasburg Tigers 40. When we come back, we'll wrap things up with stats and our McInturf Realty Player of the Game on our Dumont Sporting Goods post-game show right after this on Big Z Sports.
The Tuscarawas County dairy farmers want you to know that low-fat chocolate milk is a great choice for student athletes and hard workers. It provides the nutrition needed after practices, games, or a hard day at work, and it tastes great. Low-fat chocolate milk is packed with carbohydrates for energy, proteins to repair muscles, fluids to rehydrate, plus vitamins and minerals to help build strong bones and bodies. It's the official beverage of the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Tuscarawas County Dairy Farmers. Farms, family, food.
This is Carly Mills. At First Federal Community Bank, our mission is to empower the financial well-being of our community one person at a time. Through integrity and quality, we earn the trust of our customers and exceed their expectations. First Federal Community Bank, investing in our community since 1898. Serving your banking needs in Dover, New Philadelphia, Yorksville, Sugar Creek, Berlin, and Mount Hope. First Federal Community Bank, member FDIC.
Jeff Wallach, LLC, is a family-owned and operated company proudly serving greater Northeast Ohio and surrounding communities for over 25 years. We specialize in vinyl siding, replacement windows and doors, gutters, downspouts, and much more. We provide quality service regardless of the size or scope of the project. Our crews are reliable, respectful, and mindful of a safe work environment. Jeff Wallach, LLC is certified by the Better Business Bureau. Call today and discover how we can assist you in making your vision a reality.
In the rolling hills of Holmes County, we tend to do things a bit differently. At Kime, we're in the business of uncommon experiences, and we're here to care for your project like we care for our own. We believe that quality matters and want to help you get it right the first time, because your project deserves it. So visit Kime Home Center, your source and destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. Kime, built on trust since 1911.
TMK Valley Propane is embracing remote tank monitors. Are you tired of going outside to check your propane tank or forget to order your propane on time? TMK Valley Propane now provides reliable remote tank monitoring technology. Let TMK Valley Propane take the worry away, provide timely delivery, and never run out of propane again. Thank you for your trust in TMK Valley Propane.
All the way with TMK, service with a personal touch.
Welcome back to Claymont High School, where the Mustangs get the 6-6 on the year, the 500 mark, right at the halfway point, right before we get to the Claymont Midseason Classic. I almost said Connaughton Valley Classic, but the Claymont Midseason Classic coming up on Sunday, and they'll see if they can pick up a big win over the New Philadelphia Quakers, and we'll see what happens with that.
Yeah, absolutely. This was a good game tonight. I know the score whenever you see a 15-point win. The play of the game, it seemed closer than it was most of the night. It was a battle of runs, and the the Mustangs just had those runs at more crucial times, I guess, or at the right time, and they were able to pull ahead and get the victory at home tonight, which is always a good thing to do in front of the home crowd.
Yeah, and the Strasburg Tigers, we saw improvement as well out of them,
Yes.
From moving through the Malvern game a couple of weeks ago to now. Vast improvements.
Yes.
Just need to continue to head in the right direction if you're the Strasburg Tigers and Phil Shorey.
And get it full strength, because we know that the loss of Ryan Becker with the not playing tonight with the injury,
huge.
That's
loss.
impactful.
Yep.
When you don't go real deep on your bench,
Yep.
it's going to be more. That's more of a blow to a team like that than somebody that a team that may be a little bit deeper. But the Tigers, they're trending in the right direction. They're going to get some wins down the stretch, and they're going to be ready for the tournament when that time comes.
Absolutely, 100% agree. Looking at the team stats, turnovers tonight, Claymont Mustangs only 4 turnovers. 4.
Yes.
Really clean basketball game. The Strasburg Tigers, 7. We had 11 turnovers total by both teams in this basketball game.
That's not bad at all.
That's really good.
And it was a physical game, but, both teams did a very good job of not turning it over, trying to run their style of play, doing what they wanted to do. The Mustang shots were just falling more consistently than it was on the other end for the Tigers.
Absolutely. The Claymont Mustangs were 9 of 16, 56% from the First Federal Community Bank. Foul line, the Strasburg Tigers 7-11, 64%. You have a couple of the individuals real quick?
I do.
Before we get to our McInturf Realty Player of the Game.
Yeah, for the Tigers, Gage Moore led the way. He had 10 points, 2 rebounds. Hunter McKenzie had 9 points, 2 rebounds to lead the Tigers scorers. Parker Edwards chipped in 7. Let's see here. Gage Bonifant, he had 2 big threes in the second half. Actually had all 8 of his points in the second half. Cody Tuning had 5, and that rounds out the scoring for the 40 points for the Tigers. For the Claymont Mustangs, Brody Moreland led the way with 15 points, 3 rebounds. I know of the 1 steal. Dylan Watkins, he did a lot of his damage in the first half with a couple threes. He ended with 12 points, 3 rebounds. Jordan Connor quietly had 11, 5 boards. Good game for Jordan Connor. Clint Barnhart, second half, scored 8 points in the second half for the Mustangs. A good night there for the seniors. So the Mustangs, to round out their scoring, Matthew Jackson had 3, and Drew Fox had 1, and that hopefully in most books would add up to 55 points.
Hopefully in most books. I get it. I know what that means.
Yes.
Your final thoughts from tonight's game as we get ready for the Claymont Midseason Classic on Sunday.
Listen, it was a good one. I thought it was a good game. 2 teams got together. Coming off, obviously this is the turn of the calendar into the second half of the season. And I think, both teams, got better tonight. Mustangs, like I said, their shots just fell a little bit more. Tigers had some good looks, but the Mustangs just had a few more fall to get the win.
Yep, and a good job by the officials tonight. Jim O'Donnell, Bob Glasgow, Jamie McCrae, Josh Carlisle. And thank you again to everybody out here at Claymont High School for all the hospitality. Justin Jackson, the AD, everybody did a great job out here. Can't wait for Sunday. Should be a good one. And again, thank you for joining us from Claymont High School, where the Claymont Mustangs improve to 6-6 on the year with an IBC win over the Strasburg Tigers, who dropped to 3-8 by a final score of 55-40. The McInturf Realty Player of the Game tonight, announcing as Brody Moreland, the senior, had 15 points and 3 rebounds. Very deserving out of Brody.
Absolutely, yeah. He turned it on there. Like I said, the Tigers went on a bit of a run there at the end of the second half, and Brody came out in the third quarter. He kind of took it. He kind of took the game under his wing to get the win and, to help get the Mustangs in the right direction to get the victory tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. So our McInturf Realty Player of the Game, senior Brody Moreland, again, 15 points and 3 rebounds. Up next for Big Z Sports, we will have live coverage on our YouTube channel for all 5 games of the Claymont Midseason Classic right here from Claymont High School coming up on Sunday. Nick McWilliams will have the first game between Springfield and East Canton to get things going with the Wood Electric pregame show starting about 12:45. Tip-off between Springfield and East Canton at 1 o'clock. Loudonville and TCC will come up at 2:30. I'll have that broadcast. Nick will be back with Cambridge and Riverview at 4. I'll have West Holmes and Carrollton at 5:30. And then Nick McWilliams will bring things home with Travis McClellan. New Philadelphia and Claymont at 7 o'clock, all right here on our YouTube channel with Claxon Communications, a continuous live stream feed. Make sure you check it out on Sunday. For Adam Saweski, Natalie Holbrook and Jacob Heading with Claxon Communications. I'm Chris Gale saying so long from Claymont High School. This has been a presentation of Big Z Sports on Claxon Communications.
Thanks for watching this Claxon Communications production of high school sports on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. For the latest news and scores, follow Big Z Sports on Facebook, on Twitter at @Big_Z Sports, and on Instagram. Don't miss any of the live stream coverage all season long by simply subscribing for free to Big Z Sports on our YouTube channel. For the best in high school sports coverage, there is only one Big Z Sports.